Hello, I'm Dora Emrani Alawibulte, and I'm going to present a little bit about the LL Bean case. So, about the company LL Bean, it's a privately held outdoor apparel specialty catalog and also a retail store. It was founded in 1912. The founder is Leon Leonwood Bean, and the company sells different ranges of products like children clothing, fly fishing, outwear, sportswear, housewares, footwear, camping and hiking gear, and also their famous hunting shoe. To answer the question how the company uses its own products and services to enhance the total compensation for its employee, well, more than offering traditional benefits like performance-based bonuses or some services in the company infrastructure like cafeteria, and also additional services like healthcare for their employees, Elbin also permit to its employee having store discounts or on-site fitness programs, and they also allow them to use company-owned outdoor gears for their own purposes. They also offer to their employees adventure days and trips, which benefit the employees because they can enjoy it, but also the company as it helps creating common values, which is a really important asset of the company, and also it creates boundaries between employees easily.
My name is Verónica Paola Medina Lagón. Letter B. The internal strengths and weaknesses your team identified and how the company responded to this factor from a total reward perspective. A strength. Today, the evaluate of organizational work culture, and business strategy have changed for the better due to culture change and the new globalization. Weaknesses. Ineffective compensation strategy that weakens that employer and misses opportunities to maximize employer job satisfaction and other organizational outcomes through their reward programs. The company is losing benefits by not adapting. This is because traditional structures are no longer maintained, such as traditional payment. Since that, we are now in a globalized world and organizations are emergent. Thank you.
The external opportunities and threats your team identified and how the company responded to these factors from and total reward respective. In the case of a flag insurance to get a positive curve what they did or did was a surveys account their personal developments on employees and this they say as opportunity and have devised a strategic plan for these employees to have a pleasant environments of work. This about saying to managers to benefits that appropriately for the employee they organize the real value of employees so much that they counter employer needs because of look of portability or stability. What they have done is creativity and roles conducive productivity. One of benefits of belonging to this great company after one of the largest cities on the city of children care facilities in the USA also sponsor these outdoor aventuring gym in place and scouting of service. In the case of Between, a restructuring was made when it was under the direction of Warman and Waits. That case sat in the human resource is that they were focused on the business of the catalyst, but not of the retail. The global outsourcing of the company operation boring with its intense razor of the fusion on competition and benefits that might have. They have made their employees have opportunities for ground fair salaried benefits are said both in their headquarters in the USA and Japan, but there are always cultural differences that have been respect after holidays are their own old age, one day cultural, the birthday of the emperor, and day of the psychical attitude, with a time they benefits and incentives that had or their employer had made the company a races.
Hi Miss, I am Pedro Mesa Robles. I will talk about example of traditional and non-traditional rewards and how they are used to meet organizational objectives. About employees are less satisfied with their company's bonus plans, promotion policies, health plans, and pensions. Aflac decided to give employees a better working climate. The examples are providing Aflac products to employees at little to no cost. For example, offering employer-paid life insurance, a company-paid cancer policy, and company subsidized accident protection insurance. Other example is providing total rewards in line with philanthropic goals. Aflac dedicates resources to efforts that support the community in 4 areas: health, education, youth, and the arts. One benefit offered to Aflac employees is the recognition of a Volunteer of the Month, in which an employee is awarded for the time spent volunteering at his or her charity of choice. And the last one is developing employees for their next career level through extensive employee training and leadership programs to keep pace with strategic growth goals being executed company. The rewards offered to employees can generate valuable business results. These result from improved individual and organization performance to improve work satisfaction, employee loyalty, and work morale. Organizational results, brand identity, final probability, employee job satisfaction, and greater management focus are all results that can be achieved in part through the total rewards of a program organization.
Hi, my name is Guillermo Quillasa, and today we will talk about how the company aligns its benefits with its corporate values. Well, being lost for a long time, which initially gave him the impetus to grow, as well as the direction that the company followed from the beginning. That is why the company had the need to recognize strategically and realize that were the real problems in different sectors of the company. Helping align the productivity of his company with different strategic solutions, since he realized that with the defile of human resources, there were great points of solution to the loss of sales in recent years. These strategies include compensation, benefits for workers, for example, discounts, activities in the air, or trips, for example. Sale of for bonds, but above all, the recovery of the sense of the company. Since the company at first believed that workers will be bringing us great benefits and that they should always worry about them. At the end of LB, managed to record and increase their sales in a large percentage, so that their customers and their entire value chain and logistics are in the task of adapting to their vision as a company and keep up with the changes. Well, now we will talk about the recommendations by the team regarding expansion of the benefits programs offered at the company that will further align human resources with the accomplishment of our organizational goals and values. Well, the first recommendation is that do not lose the sense of the company, analyze the causes, always taking into account the important relationship between company, employee, and client. Always bear in mind that you care about the welfare of your suppliers. It is not an expense, but rather an investment, which is remunerated over the time with the satisfaction of your employees and also your customers. And the last recommendation is being a manager from the human resources area is difficult task. Well, therefore, I would recommend companies to look for people who are highly empathetic, since these people will have to know how to put themselves in the place of others and find their main needs for the operation of the company. Well, thank you so much.